Last night I was watching a basketball game, ladies and gentlemen, and though it was just a Monday night in the NBA regular season, this game had a lot of importance to the basketball community and to even me personally. Let me paint this picture for you. I am 24, about to be 25 in a couple months. I've been watching basketball since I was 5 years old. I've been a Lakers fan since I was 5. When I was 8 years old, the NBA was changed forever. All right, again, I'm a young fan, and this 2003 NBA draft class comes in, and it includes Dwyane Wade and LeBron James, also Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, hell, Darko Milicic was in that draft class. Kyle Korver is still around now. Even LeBron's head coach Luke Walton was in this draft class back in 2003. Now, the reason why I brought all that up is to say, yo, my childhood is coming to an end. You know, like the last resemblance of my basketball childhood is coming to an end. 16 years later, ladies and gentlemen, Dwyane Wade is calling it quits on the game of basketball. Carmelo Anthony is right now unsigned and likely done for his career. I don't know if Carmelo Anthony knows that or not, but he's probably retired as well. No team is willing to pick him up for the amount of work he wants. He still wants to be a star, and his body is telling him no, but his mind is saying, I'm still a star in this league. I get it. Chris Bosh has been out of the league for about 2.5, 3 years now due to blood clots. Yeah, the only man that remains the same in this draft class, he goes by the name of LeBron James, and quite frankly, I don't think this man is human. He's still averaging 27, 7, and 7, and his friends are pretty much out of the league. Watching Dwyane Wade play the game of basketball, it was one of those bittersweet moments for me last night. It was a good game, kind of theatrical though. Not gonna lie, the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game, LeBron and D Wade exclusively went at it. LeBron was closing for the Lakers and D Wade for the Miami Heat. I'm fine with LeBron closing for the Lakers. You know, he's still the best player on their team. The problem was on the other side is Dwyane Wade was trying to close for the Miami Heat, and he already missed a month of basketball. Again, he's retiring for a reason. There are younger, better players at his position right now, a la Josh Richardson and Justice Winslow, who probably should have had the ball in their hands down the stretch. But this was all ego. This was all pride. This was all, you got to kind of let them do them. And to give Josh Richardson and Justice Winslow credit, they just allowed Dwyane Wade to try to take over and mandate that ship one last time against his good friend LeBron James. Going into that game, LeBron James and Dwyane Wade were tied head-to-head in matchups, and LeBron broke the tie. And again, we don't expect them to play any other times in their basketball careers. The only way that would be possible if LeBron somehow, some way found a way to beat the Golden State Warriors, and Dwyane Wade and the Miami Heat found some way to beat Boston, Toronto, Philly, and any other team that's really good in the Eastern Conference. All right, it's not going to happen. That was it. You know, when I look at this game, it's bittersweet. Though I love seeing Dwyane Wade try to close a basketball game, when I seen some of the looks that Dwyane Wade was fighting to get, and he was fighting for some looks, he wanted this game. The Heat were down 3 with like 10 seconds to go, and he tried to get up a 3 over LeBron James, and he bricked. It was terribly bad. It was bad. It was bad. It was a bad miss. You know, and when I see D Wade on his final legs, that's why I said it was bittersweet, because part of me loves seeing D Wade close, but the other part of me is like, yo, I remember 2006 Dwyane Wade that led his Miami Heat team back when they were down 2-0 in the NBA Finals to the Dallas Mavericks. I remember Dwyane Wade, who was known for his blocks, one of the best shot blockers at the 2-guard position, one of the best mid-range players we've ever seen in this game, the ability to attack the rim. I remember Dwyane Wade that averaged, you know, when LeBron averaged 26 the first year in Miami, you know, Dwyane Wade was right behind him, averaging 25. I remember that D Wade. I don't want to remember this Dwyane Wade who's a shell of himself, you know? And nothing's wrong with being in the NBA for 16 years. You know, the average span of an NBA career is like 3.5 years. The only reason why we're even comparing Dwyane Wade and Carmelo Anthony to such a standard is because their best friend, you know, he goes by the name of LeBron James from Akron. He's still playing at such an elite level. What I'm trying to make is nothing's wrong with not being the same person that you were 16 years in the game of basketball. Hell, I could argue Nothing's wrong with not being the same person you were 16 years into any professional career, right? For the most part. We're only comparing Dwyane Wade. We're only holding Dwyane Wade and Carmelo Anthony to such a standard is because, you know, with LeBron being around and his greatness, I don't want to see Dwyane Wade throw up bricks most nights. I say 1 out of every 7 games, he shows me who he was. I don't want to see Carmelo Anthony switching from team to team. He's been on 3 teams in the last 2 years. It'll be 4th if somebody decides to pick him up, which is highly unlikely. I don't want to see that. These guys hold a very special place in my childhood. And if they can't compete at that level, I don't want to sit around and watch these guys just be guys. And I know Dwyane Wade had been deteriorating for quite some time. I don't want to see it anymore. I'm happy that Dwyane Wade is leaving the game of basketball. When I think D-Wade and LeBron James, I'm going to remember that 4-year stretch when LeBron decided to take his talents down to South Beach in Miami. And they promised not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7 NBA championships. They didn't get that amount, but they did make the finals every year. And they got 2 out of 4. Ain't bad. I'm going to remember Dwyane Wade's competitiveness against LeBron James. He was one of the guys that brought the best out of LeBron James. I remember those matchups when D-Wade didn't have a star next to him and LeBron didn't have a star next to him. LeBron's first time around in Cleveland. Really good matchups. Really good matchups. I'm going to remember their relationship off the court, how they made this game fun. Different games. D-Wade's, I think 3 years older than LeBron, but these guys just always felt like they were on the same page. Some of those alley-oops that D-Wade had up top to LeBron James. I'm going to remember those plays. Obviously, the most iconic one when they're in Charlotte and D-Wade just lobs it up to LeBron and you got D-Wade with the hands up high and LeBron throwing it down. I'm going to remember those plays. I don't want to remember D-Wade like how I'm looking at him right now. Watching D-Wade on the Chicago Bulls, it didn't feel right. Watching D-Wade on the Cleveland Cavaliers, it didn't feel right. The only reason why we accept LeBron James on the Lakers is because he's still LeBron. And I just kind of want to see Dwyane Wade go out. Maybe won't be going out on top, but he's had a hell of a career. And outside of the last time these two faced each other, for the most part, I enjoyed every bit of basketball Dwyane Wade and LeBron James have played against each other. And congratulations to both of them on phenomenal careers. Maybe LeBron has the best career ever. Dwyane Wade definitely, to me, top 5 shooting guard of all time. Get out of here, D-Wade. We don't want to see you like this, bro. Go on and live your public figure lifestyle that you're planning on living with your beautiful wife, Gabrielle Union, and y'all beautiful kids. I go by the name of Mr. TALIAFERRO. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. What is your favorite Dwyane Wade and LeBron James moment? Not just D-Wade moment. We're going to have a lot of time to talk about D-Wade as his Sweet 16 career continues. But I want to talk about these two specifically together as we close a chapter on this historic rivalry. And then they were teammates as well. Y'all tell me y'all favorite D-Wade and LeBron James moment in the comment box below. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I do not take it for granted. Salute. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO. Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO. Mr. TALIAFERRO. Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the Triple B's. You can't do nothing but win.